Did you know that it takes over 450 years for a single plastic bottle to decompose in the ocean? And with 8 million more tons of plastic being dumped in the ocean every year, this problem isn't going away. Having participated in multiple beach cleanups off the Gulf Coast, I can attest to the amount of neglect and the amount of trash in our oceans and on our coasts. I'm going to help you gain a better understanding of how devastating the details of ocean pollution really are. The polluting of our oceans is almost entirely due to human contribution, and it's showing its greatest effects on marine life and climate change. First, I'm going to tell you about what causes ocean pollution. Humans are the number one contributor to pollution in our oceans today. Although we have tried so hard to reduce the amount of pollution we humans put into the world by recycling and using decomposable products, humans are still by far the number one contributors to pollution in our oceans. According to researchers for National Geographic, approximately 18 billion pounds of plastic flows into our ocean every year from coastal regions. To put this into perspective for you, that's roughly equivalent to a dump truck full of plastic being dumped into our oceans every single minute. Many of you probably enjoy eating fish or seafood in general from time to time, right? Well, researchers recruited by the New Plastics Economy Report have revealed that by 2050 there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. The New Plastics Economy Report reported that in 2014 the ratio of plastic to fish by weight was 1:5, which doesn't seem that bad, right? They then revealed that if humans continue at the rate we're going, in 30 years, the ratio will be 1:1. An unexpected way that humans contribute to ocean pollution is with fertilizer runoff. The combination of fertilizers that you or I use in our front yards and the fertilizers that are commercially used by farmers in the agriculture industry take a huge toll on the marine environment. The runoff from rain into rivers and streams containing these high levels of nitrogen and other chemicals ultimately end up in our oceans and produce an extremely high level of toxic water off of our coasts. This results in areas called dead zones. This indicates that area is considered inhospitable for all marine life. These dead zones can be hundreds of thousands of miles long and are one of the main reasons behind our diminishing natural coral reefs. Now you know what causes ocean pollution, but that's only half the story. The effects that come with these causes are where the real problems lie. According to the United States Environmental Protection Agency, there is an excess of both phosphorus and nitrogen in the oceans, rivers, and streams as a byproduct of human activities. Their researchers have found that too much nitrogen and phosphorus in the water causes algae to grow faster than ecosystems can handle. Significant increases in algae harm water quality, food sources, and habitats, and decrease the oxygen levels that fish and other aquatic life need to survive. Large growths of algae are called algal blooms. They can severely reduce or eliminate oxygen in the water, leading to illness in fish and death of large numbers of fish. Another effect of excess plastic in our oceans is shown through marine life populations. Animals often ingest plastic, believing it's food, and it usually ends up causing severe digestive complications and death in the animal. And even if the fish somehow manages to survive after ingesting plastic, the newly polluted fish could end up on your plate. The excess plastic, nitrogen, and phosphorus in the oceans also compromise the marine life ecosystems. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, all of the excess pollutants entering our oceans are replacing the necessary oxygen in the marine environment and causing hypoxia, better understood as low oxygen levels. This is causing a dramatic increase in the rate of natural coral reef death and dead zones on our coasts. The effects of pollution in our oceans have had a dramatic effect on the natural marine environments and can also be seen impacting the climate of the world outside of the oceans as well. Due to human contribution to the pollution of our planet, there has been an insurmountable increase of carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. This excess carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases are being absorbed by our oceans and showing detrimental consequences. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, changes in water temperature, ocean acidification, and deoxygenation are just some of the effects we can expect to see from this. These will ultimately lead to changes in oceanic circulation, chemistry, rising sea levels, and increased storm intensity, as well as changes in the diversity and abundance of other marine life species. Ocean levels are rising and heating up faster than marine life can adapt, and this is due to the excess carbon dioxide. This also means the Arctic oceans will continue to melt faster than they ever have before, killing animals that rely on this habitat, not only fish, but polar bears and penguins. Although there are many ways that we contribute to ocean pollution, with the proper education and understanding, we can begin to more aggressively combat and hopefully reverse the negative impacts we have imposed thus far. To conclude, I hope you have gained some knowledge of the contributing factors, effects, and impact on climate change that ocean pollution has. Hopefully, we as a human race can make changes in our habits now so that over the next few centuries, all of the plastic bottles will have broken down and our oceans will have been restored. It is up to everybody in this room to take action against ocean pollution, because just as the famous explorer Robert Swan said, the greatest damage to our planet is the belief that somebody else will save it.